Curse this secret ignorance.
We live in a world where religious beliefs have ruled over our minds, from the past to today, whether through force and oppression or through relentless propaganda. Let's take a trip back in time, back to when people blindly obeyed their rulers, because they were told these orders came from the gods, back when the church controlled everything, and anyone daring to question it was burned at the stake. Take Galileo, for example. The priest forced him to abandon his theory that the earth revolves around the sun, just because it clashed with their religious beliefs. They dragged him to court, threatened him, and finally silenced him. Or Giordano Bruno, the Italian philosopher, mathematician, and cosmologist. He was burned in Rome for his ideas, which contradicted the Catholic Church's teaching. Do you want to say something?
Who exactly decided that they are in charge of saving people? My mistake was thinking the church could fight religious superstition, ignorance, and oppression. I thought I could help these ignorant, plundered people with their help, but I was wrong. Curse this secret ignorance.
You are wrong, Bruno. The theories and ideas of philosophers like you have deeply impacted modern human life. People like you who challenged traditional views and promoted scientific thinking have left a lasting legacy on the development of science and philosophy. Today, we are dealing with the modern version of the same oppression. A government that filters the internet, censors educational materials, and silences any dissent. What's the goal? To create a generation that obeys instead of questioning. In a country like Iran, under the shadow of a religious dictatorship, from the moment you open your eyes until you close them at night, religion is constantly in your ears. From the loudspeakers on the streets to the school textbooks. Angelo bisalat, Angelo bisalat. Brothers and sisters, remember you are responsible for your own shoes at the God's house. Everyone tells you there is one way to live, one way to believe, one way to think. Basically, a modern form of slavery.
پول، مقام و قدرت و موقعیت‌های اجتماعی حقیرتر از اونن که هدف زندگی انسان قرار بگیرن.
So, what's life purpose then?
هدف زندگی بندگی است، رسیدن به خداست.
Let me make it clear for you. You're hungry, you don't have drinking water, your electricity is cut off, you can't afford medicine, but don't question or protest. Just die faster, so you can reach happiness in the afterlife. Since most people have seen through the true nature of these religious frauds, the regime has switched to new tactics for brainwashing the public, tactics that don't involve turbans and beards anymore.
امام رؤوف امام رضا جان ما فرمودند به خداوند خوشبین باش، زیرا هر که به خداوند خوشبین باشد خداوند طبق گمانش با او رفتار میکند. بیایم به خدا اعتماد بکنیم، به خداوند خوشبین باش.
Be optimistic about God and don't complain, because according to this spiritual auntie, if you are not optimistic, you don't count as a real human. Take a look at countries where people are optimistic about God. Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Sudan, Iraq, Syria. See how their optimism has paid off. Of course, their success becomes apparent once they migrate to secular countries. But hey, migration is also one of God's recommendation, just not to secular places.
Hi, I see you're talking about happiness. Can you make me happy?
I think you misunderstood. I can just make you happy. Let me ask you, what does happiness mean to you?
Freedom. I'm happy when I'm free.
Well, I can show you the path to freedom, but it's up to you to open the door.
Alright, show me the door to freedom.
Here it is, the door to freedom. Open it.
این آزادی است. این را ما می‌خواستیم. تمام مقصد ما اسلام است. آزادی که ما می‌خوایم آزادی در پناه قرآن ما می‌خوایم.
Khomeini, how is this freedom? This is pure dictatorship. Why did you write freedom on the door?
Hey, I kept my word. I showed you a door that says freedom on it. Maybe don't trust what's written on the door next time. Let me show you another one. This one says freedom and equality. If you want, you can open it.
Great. Opportunities like this don't come often. This one even worse than the first.
I told you, don't believe what's written on the door. Writing those words is easy. Look at this door. It says freedom, democracy, and equality. What more do you want? Go ahead, open it.
I don't trust you anymore.
That's the starting point of freedom. Doubts. The first step towards truth. That's when the foundation of any dictatorship starts crumbling. We live in an area where knowledge and information are your most powerful weapons. Weapons that terrify rulers more than anything else. So, what do you think is behind this door? Can you really trust the words written on it? How can you know what's behind it without opening it?
Did you give your lunch?